Hey, this is Jack. This is a quick trade review for Tuesday, July 22nd. Starting with the daily chart, we have a decent sell signal here. I figured we would find sellers below, given the context, given what happened the last few times we were up here. We made this high, we gapped down, we opened up above, and we sold off. Now we're breaking out again, reversing down. Same thing here, so probably we're going to go lower. The market is trying to tell us that with each new high, we're finding profit taking and we're pulling back. So this is a reasonable sell signal, always on long, so probably won't get a quick fast move all the way down the range of yesterday, but reasonable to believe that there are some sellers in here for something. So on the open today, to me, I saw a wedge bottom here. I've got some wedges being drawn, but missed this one, and we have a wedge down here, a reversal up to a double top, and then a bear breakout of that double top, maybe a bear breakout of this trading range, but basically what I saw was a double top right there, and now we're breaking below this little wedge. So we're probably going to get a measured move down of whatever this is. Call it a wedge, call it a wedge, call it a trading range, call it a opening reversal, expanding triangle, whatever name you want to call it. Probably this breakout, given the context, is going to get a measured move down if it doesn't fail within a couple of bars of going below this low. We are breaking out a bear breakout of a bear channel, likely to fail within 5 bars, give or take. But we got immediate follow through. I got short after the close, then the next bar opened, rallied to test the resistance, sold off. I got short right there, stop up there. If I was really savvy and I was really thinking about it, what I normally tell myself that I would do in situations like this would be wait for this breakout bar, and then wait for the retest, break and retest, and then after this bull bar reverses and turns into a bear bar and goes below 4, sell right here, stop above there. If this is a good retest of the breakout point. To me, it did retest the low of 1 right here. But that's not the breakout point that was automatically marked. But anyway, that is a pretty good retest. That is reason to believe that is resistance. We should not go above that price. If we do, you're probably wrong. Is that a reasonable place to get out of your short? Yeah, because if this breakout fails of a wedge bottom, if we fail the bear breakout, probably it's going to reverse up and test the top of the wedge, which is way up here at 63.50. So I think that's a pretty good retest, and that's a pretty decent entry technique strategy. Like another example would be right here. Strong bull breakout. Probably we're going to go higher. We pulled back, tested support. That's a pretty good test. Closed, but we closed right at support. Now, when we go above that high, we're probably going to go up here. We did, and that is a good example of a break and retest leading to another retest, or at least a profitable trade. It's like 1, pull back like 2. Anyways, but I got short right there. I thought that this was like 3 from 1 to 3, even though it's an ugly wedge. It might be a wedge. Too much bull energy here for this short. But I thought the big tail and then the bad doji 15 was a sign that we might be rolling over for a test down to here or down to here. So I got short on the breakout of 15, and 16 didn't do what I wanted it to do, nor did 17. And I knew by 17 that I was upside down and that I needed to get out of my trade. But I got out up here above 15. That was my original kind of risk management system. I entered with a stop wide enough to use for up here. I decided if I was wrong, I would not scale in. I would just get out right here. So that's what I did, and I turned around and got long. I bought the close, and I scaled in once on the next bar because I realized that bar 18 was not going to work. It was going to fail. So when we got the pullback, I took advantage of that scale in, and I got out on a retest of the highs on 21. I would have held longer, but 20 told me that there are sellers up here, and it's like 3. Now this might be the ugly, funky wedge. Maybe. It's not pretty, but it is 1, 2, 3 with higher lows and higher highs. So it makes sense. But I'm not going to turn around and reverse to short because I'm betting on, the immediate price action being always in long, if not just a trading range where we're going to lose direction. because now we're starting to accumulate selling pressure here. But I don't want to go short because we have too much buying pressure. And I don't really want to buy because I don't really want to trade in the tight trading range. And that's what we've been in for the last hour or so. And yeah, so I'm just going to call it. So that's my trade review. Here are my entries and exits right here. I'm ending the day. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else much to it. 15-minute chart. Pretty decent context as well. We had a wedge overshoot right here. And with that big tail, you know, the reversal up, to me, this is probably going to fail and reverse up. So that's another reason to look for the rally. But then, you know, when you're getting this, you got to be thinking that we're going to probably fail this little parabolic move. And so we did get a deep pullback on 18. That was what I was seeing at the time of my short trade. I was seeing right here, this bar. But then 18 reversed up. I'm like, we're probably going up here, man. We're probably going to go all the way up to the high of the day by the end of the day. Probably, if this is a climactic reversal. So far it is. Bears don't really have consecutive strong bars. At least the bulls are getting follow through, albeit weak and not very good. But anyway, that's I think that's it. 1 minute chart. I was short right here, so this wedge flag reversal right here convinced me to get out because I was betting on the breakout to work, just like it did over here, but it did not. So I was prepared for that, and you know, I got out where I needed to, got long, scaled in, got out of here. During the breakout, the 1 minute chart looked pretty cool. It was falling off a cliff. You know, so here is what I'm looking at. You know, and then I see bar 4 closed right here. Break and retest at the breakout point, 1 minute chart. Yeah, I got short. I got very short right there. And then look at this. We just fell off a cliff. But probably we get back up to this price, I imagine. I don't know. Anyway, that's the day. Those are charts. That's my life. And all right. Take care. Have a good one.